Welcome to a special edition of a video for my channel Mindful Psychology and Hypnosis. My name is Pedro Rodrigues Ribeiro. I'm a clinical psychologist and I teach clinical hypnosis and also Ericksonian approaches to hypnosis and psychotherapy. This video is in English by special request. A fellow named Joshua, he challenged me to make some videos in English because he's American and he doesn't understand Portuguese. So this one is for you and for all of you who don't understand Portuguese, and also like topics from hypnosis, psychotherapy, psychology, whatever. So in this short video I would like to talk about tailoring, the principle of tailoring. Tailoring is an idea, a process that originally came in hypnosis by Milton Erickson. Milton Erickson was a late great therapist, also known as the father of modern hypnosis. Milton Erickson revolutionized the way that we view and also practice hypnosis by its ideas, its point of view, and he revolutionized something that was very authoritarian, very direct, very strict and standardized, and very much a one up, one down relationship, because when you have an authoritarian posture, you're the main recipient of your knowledge, so you're gonna give the knowledge to someone. You are very active, and it creates the idea that the other person is very passive, always only receiving the information, and all the ideas will suddenly, like magic, resolve all of his issues, his or her issues. And psychotherapy and hypnosis doesn't function that way. So in Ericksonian hypnosis and Ericksonian approaches to psychotherapy, the process is very a constructive one between the therapist and the client or the patient. So the communication is it's always, pardon me, a two-way communication, because, and this is very important regards to tailoring. Every client, every patient has his point of view of the world, of his reality, of his problems. So he or her decides what terms and what language and what words he or her likes to express, that ideas, that those emotions, those behaviors. So they're kind of unique to everyone. When we look on the standardized or manualized intervention, it's always in general, always in the most abstract concepts that sometimes they're not fit to a specific individual or specific situation. Where in tailoring, you adjust your communication to match the communication of the client, of the patient, so that your suggestions are well received, and better yet, they make sense to their point of view, to their reality, to their worldview. So when, for example, if someone has a wonderful experience by the beach, or wonderful memories about his or her childhood in spending on those sunny days, and in the summer, looking to the sea, with the wet sand, feeling the wet sand in his or her feet. Actually, pardon me. I'm thinking in Portuguese and in English at the same time in translating, so it's kind of difficult. But feeling those sensations on their foot, and feeling the way that the seawater, its temperature on the skin. So that kind of memories, that kind of emotions, if they're good ones, if they're great ones, if they're transmitting positivity and calm and tranquility and all the nice resources that people should have, then if someone has that experience, we can utilize it by tailoring our suggestions, our gestures, our posture, because in hypnosis there's always a verbal and non-verbal communication. So we can adjust ourselves to match that reality, and in some way we can feedback that reality. If someone has pleasure on doing some kind of activity, well, we can feedback that same feeling and that same idea and that same memory. And if we do it well enough, the person can become absorbed in that memory, in that emotion, in that idea, and eventually that person will elicitate processes that are typical in hypnosis. So in doing so, I'm actually tailoring feedback my intervention to his or her memories and points of view. So tailoring, it's very useful. I'm not going to expand much further about tailoring. It's a nice concept. And my last thought about tailoring is that if you start to tailor your interventions, you as a therapist, as a practitioner of psychotherapy or a practitioner of hypnosis, you start to become more flexible, because in tailoring interventions, it's almost required that you have an open mind, and that you have the flexibility to adjust to every particular person that comes to see you and ask and requires your help. If so, in only in psychotherapy or psychotherapy with hypnosis. So it's nice to be flexible, because it provides you the means to adjust and always strategize the next thing the next step that is required for you to do in the psychotherapy relationship and the psychotherapy processes. So, first of all, I would like to thank you for your patience, and please forgive me for a couple of mismatches or a couple of fails, because it's not easy to think in Portuguese and translate it in my mind into English, so to speak in English. And it's more difficult yet because I don't have a script. So this video has no script, and I would like to thank your patience, and I would like to thank you for watching this video. For everyone who enjoys this kind of videos, I will put on a link on my YouTube channel. Most of them are in Portuguese, because I'm from Portugal. I'm a Portuguese psychologist, so most of them are in Portuguese. This one is my first one in English. But if you do like this content, if you do want more videos in English, well, just say so, and I can do other videos where I can speak about topics that are interesting for you. So thank you all for your time, for your patience. Thank you for the opportunity to make this video, and I hope that that specific person, Joshua, I hope that you like this video. So have a great day, have a great week, and I see you soon.